Hello, I'm David Foster from Howard Products. I'm in my workshop today, as you can see, and I'm going to demonstrate to you just some of our product range. Have a look at these. Howard steel wool, the finest steel wool in the world, we believe. Restorer finish, eliminates white heat rings and watermarks, blends out scratches and blemishes on all kinds of furniture finishes. Feed and wax, a wood preserver for wood. Fine mixture of carnauba wax, beeswax and orange oil, a brilliant product. Howard orange oil, the one that we're really famous for. Tell you all about it later. Delivers a shine like you just wouldn't believe to all furniture, from antiques to modern. Citrus Shield paste wax, a thicker version of wax than feed and wax, delivers a high shine and gives you 5 different colours to choose from. Sun wax, outdoors furniture wax with UV ray protection, just stops the sun from killing your furniture. Anything that's sitting in direct sunlight needs sun wax. Howard Orange Tongue, brilliant for decking and flooring and even for furniture. It forms a membrane over timber just like tongue oil does, but we don't use any solvents at all. It's an absolutely pure, non-toxic product for use on timber when you want a good, tough finish. Butcher block conditioner, completely food safe, absolutely food safe. Not many products can say that, and I'll explain to you why later on. Sofas and saddles, a wonderful preparation for leather. It stops leather from cracking, it feeds it, it rejuvenates it, it relaxes leather, and it's almost totally emu oil. It's a pure product, once again, no chemicals whatsoever. And thick sticks, marvellous things for filling holes and cracks in wood. And you mix them on the run, you can mix any colour you want to match your wood finishes. That's it. Oh, and I almost forgot, in the range also is Cleaner Finish. It's a most wonderful wood and upholstery soap. Something you really need in your workshop when you're working with dirt and grease. It just breaks away almost any mark in fabric, in wood. Marvellous. An absolute must in any workshop where you're working with wood and upholstery. Let's have a look first of all at Restorer Finish and what it does. Here it is, Restorer Finish. I'm going to use it on this old piece here. This is a suitcase carrier. It came out of an old hotel. It's been shellacked with original shellac, but it was built in about the 1920s and it's practically worn out. Now, years ago, before I knew about Howard Products, I would have assumed that I would have to strip this, restain it and repolish it to get any kind of finish at all. But with Restorer Finish, that isn't true. Now look, before I start on this, I want to show you the colours. Please don't ever panic about colours. There are 9 different colours in the range, but you can choose the colour that's closest to the colour of your piece, but you're never going to get an exact match. Now look, this is golden oak. There it is on my hand. It hasn't got much colour at all, and it's a great colour to use because almost all wood, in fact all wood that I've ever worked with, has gold in it somewhere. So golden oak always lifts just about any wood finish I've ever used. But here's walnut, for instance. Let me just wipe my hand dry and I'll put it on here, and I'm going to show you that even walnut you'd think would be dark, but there it is. It's just a light brown. Nothing too heavy duty about these things. The colours aren't supposed to change anything, they boost the existing colour. You know, the only one you've really got to be aware of are the darker colours. This is dark oak. They're the only ones with any real punch in it. Dark oak and ebony brown. Look, here's mahogany. A lot of people love mahogany. It's great for cedar and jarrah and all of those reddish timbers. And there it is, a reddish colour. None of these colours will overtake anything. So it wouldn't matter if I had 15 different kinds of wood finishes in my house. If I chose walnut or golden oak, it would work just fine on all of them. Okay, but we do have neutral for those nervous Nellies who don't want any colour whatsoever. All right, let's have a look at this. I'm taking fine steel wool. Here's the steel wool I'm using. This is in very short supply. Sometimes along the way you might find this pack changes because we can't always source fine steel wool. We need to get really fine steel wool, and sometimes really fine steel wool of high quality is very hard to get, and in fact there's quite often global shortages of the stuff. So don't be surprised if the pack changes from time to time. We'll always deliver the best quality steel wool that we can source, so you can always rely on whatever we have to sell you. I take fine steel wool, and in this instance I'll choose golden oak, and I'm going to pour it directly into the steel wool so that it becomes slightly squishy. There you are, slightly squishy. And I'm going in now, if the camera can get in there and show just how worn this is, especially in a place like that, it's extremely worn. Here goes. I just rub the Restorer Finish in. I'll do this whole section and show you how quickly it can be done, just like so. There go the scratches. There go a few blemishes. There go some more scratches. I'll just do it down to the front. And now I simply take a cloth, a clean cloth if you can find one, and I never can, and I wipe it dry. How about that? The camera can come up there, you'll see the kind of surface that I had. If the camera can look at that and then go down to there, you'll see the difference in the surfaces. And now if the camera can come back up again to this rail, I'll just do it once more for your own edification. How's that? It just goes on like that. Surface is right. Wipe it dry. There it is, just like new shellac again. And it feels like new shellac. Why does it feel like new shellac? Because it is. Because what this product does is to recycle the existing finish. So I'm actually using the same shellac put onto this back in the 1920s. What I do next, I haven't finished yet using the Restorer finish. I'm going to show you a couple of other examples, but I must move to this, to the feed and wax. This is an absolute must when you're using Restorer finish. To finish this job off and to make it look really good, I need to nourish it and add a coating to it. This is going to put a coating over the Restorer finish to protect it, so that finger marks and scratches and things like that just simply won't occur again. At least they won't occur very easily. Here's what I do. I simply wipe it on. See what I'm doing there? I'm just simply wiping it on. I'm using way too much, but I'm only doing that because you need to see how it works. But there's a little bit, and even that will just spread and spread and spread. As you can see, the grain really comes to life. Go up here, for instance, if the camera can go up there, look carefully at the grain, and now watch what happens when I apply the feed and wax to it. The grain just simply leaps out at you. And all you do is let it dry for 20 minutes. Just let the wax dry for 20 minutes, and when you come back to it after 20 minutes, you simply wipe it out, and it will be absolutely completely dry, and it will look like a new finish. Absolutely brilliant way to restore furniture. Restore a finish and feed and wax.